It's fine, there's a block of wood there now. Watch this.
Always work just to roll it, the Nurburgring.
Are you going to crash it?
Don't tap it, whack it!
Huh? Go on then.
Oh, sorry, I just put you in.
It fucking wobbles a lot, son.
Yes. So where do you want me? And what should you doing?
I don't know.
How should this weigh?
Have we got a long bit of 2x4? I think there is actually. Watch this.
Nothing ever good happens after saying that.
Right, we've got a block of wood on our side.
Right.
You're gonna have to be this side, mate.
What?
Well, it's gonna come down this way, isn't it? It's fine. There's a block of wood there now. You need to take the weight off.
Oh, right.
The pin. Pin is out.
What, the wood?
Well, you're gonna have to move the fucking wood, aren't you?
Safety net.
Yeah, great. Our lives now rely on some 2x3.
Not anymore, it doesn't.
Hey, how much are you holding it?
No, not really. It's just...
Oh yeah, I have just realised I am like almost underneath this. I saw the stuff inside. Go on. Come down, come down, come down, come down. Don't know what you're fucking whinging about, mate. Alright, stop a minute.
Oh, done. Sorted.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that's on the wheel.
That was really anticlimactic and boring, wasn't it? Do I bolt check it? Okay. Nah, nor do I. You know what I'm going to say when it's done, don't you? But did you die?
Yeah.
Right.
Always work just to fucking
Work.
roll it, the Nurburgring.
Work. Huh?
Always work just to roll it, the Nurburgring.
Are you going to crash it?
No.
Well then. Come on, Patricia, a bit of positivity, please. You need to stop with your fucking drawings, man.
My drawings, what?
Windscreen.
What? Tim Boner 11.
Oh, is that what that meant? I thought it was meant to be exclamation marks. Ready?
Yep.
Do we put...
Oh, that's not quick.
All right, muscles. Have you been to the gym? Huh?
You scared me.
Well, it's just a load of shit in it, mate. It's less scary this time. This pin doesn't line up. The pin doesn't line up.
How bad?
Yeah, quite bad. Do you want to go to the next one? Should we risk it? How lucky do you feel?
How much do you have it done?
I don't know. Do you want some wood? Have you got hold of it?
I can stop it.
Wow, you're so strong. To be fair, this front leg is fucking wavy as shit. The next hole is quite far away, mine. I reckon the next hole it will be sideways.
I can drive the floor for you.
I know. I'm trying to see how close it is to the floor, but. Oh. Ah.
We're doing so well.
Yeah, but the next one's so far away, man. Right, come back down. Hang on, let me get the wood. Actually, the wood will just fall. Come back level, and I'll have to move this. Yeah, I'll have to move the plate. It wasn't going in those holes.
Oh, we've all experienced that. Did you make that?
No. You're fucking miles away yet, Paddy. Stop being a weapon. Oof. Stop. I can't get...
Don't tap it, whack it!
Cool. Hang on. Are you letting go? Are you shaking it?
No. That's just...
Why is it shaking itself?
quantum physics.
So this is the Redish rear jack and point reinforcement. For anybody that doesn't know, on the E46s, it's not just an M3 problem. The jack and points fold inwards. I'll show you why, but basically there's a 2mm plate that when the pressure's applied, eventually over time it folds inwards. So how do we get around that and fit these? What you've got to do is you've got to cut out the back end of the jack and point. I'm cutting out the whole lot. Drill the spot welds out of the plate, then cut the plate out so that it exposes the 2mm steel reinforced part of the jack and point. I made up a contraption so that I can pull it out, bolted it into where the V-brace goes, and then up into the jack and point, and tightened it up, tightened it up, tightened it up, and you'll see where the creases are, and it'll pull those creases out. You know when you've pulled it enough, because this will fit in there. There may have to be a bit of massage into the panel if you can't get it completely back to how it was, but this sits in there, and it sits in there like that. Yeah, so that is the inside of the car, that is the sill, and that sort of faces out. So say you've got the car like, so how the car is now, that is how it's going to go. Then what I did is where the factory spot welds are on the 2mm plate, drill straight through those so that you can tack it on the bottom edge. The ABS wiring clip is, and like the little black box, pull that out, and then just to the back of that, drill 2 holes, I'll show you where they are, and then that allows you to spot weld to the back. Sit it in there, sits on top of the plate, but where the oval is, it sits like this. Spot weld, spot weld, spot weld, spot weld, and then I put 2 seam welds, and then 2 seam welds across there. Then, what you can do, and what Redish themselves do, is buy sills. They buy the sills, you can get them for about 70 quid off of eBay, chop them, and use the back end or the front end. I didn't do that. I got some 1mm steel, then just hammered it, and got the shape right, and then just welded it all up. We're not trying to spend a load of money on the M3, we're trying to keep it as cost effective. And that's how you fit the Redish jack and paint reinforcements. The one thing that you will notice is that they're zinc plated. TIG welded, zinc plated. This does mean that you don't have to weld through primer the lot, but you're going to have to take back some of the metal just to get the zinc coating off so that it gets a nice weld. So the bits that you're taking the metal off of, so ideally this face, that face, that face, and that face, you will then have to weld through primer, sit it in there, weld it as you would, and then when you come to do your cavity waxing, blast it, and it should, well, it'll probably last until the car's scrapped. Or I mean, I done it, so it'll probably last 5 minutes, who knows. So that is the Redish jack and point reinforcement. They are available on the website. I'll put the link in the description. Now, time to stop horsing around and actually put them in. These are the Redish interior plates that are now all that is left welding wise on the M3. How they sit is this one is for the rear. That faces the boot, and this goes in like this. So then it sits like that. As with the rest of the RACPs, there is a full description in the Redish V3 book. It tells you everything. One thing I did have to do with this, which as you can imagine, had to slightly reshape it to go around the panel. Little hammer, spot weld across the top, down, 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 and then knock it round and then tack as you go round. It will be easier for you because it probably won't be on the spit. I'm there trying to reach through the back and it's just a nightmare. But firstly, you clean the lip off that's there, you sit this plate in, then weld the 1, 2, 3 holes, and if you look on it, it says do not weld on the parts that you don't weld. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 to keep the form. Then weld it in sections so you don't get too much heat into the panel. Then that is fitted. You might have to take a bit off of the back to fit this panel.
This one goes in like that and seats in perfectly fine. I've had a few questions about these, whether these are for M cars or not. It says there, non-M car, cut here. So if you've got a non-M car, cut along there, there's a little groove there, draw your line across there and take that off. Simple as that. Then this is for the front. This is a non-structural panel. Bolt in where the seat belt goes, you'll have to fold it down, apart from it goes that way. This is the back of the car here, it sits like that. You'll have to massage it in a way to fit, and then what you want to do is cut along there to take this off. This is purely just to line everything up. You can stitch it, you don't have to weld all the way around. I've welded all the way around just because in my opinion it's a bit cleaner. Grind it all back. That is the interior side of the Redish plates fitted. And now I've got to go and fit that side. That is the one side done. Obviously I'm doing it on a spit. I'm welding the front plates literally through the windows, through the back windows, just to get them in before I epoxy prime and underseal. And that is the Redish RACP V3 kit done. That is the welding done. Nice. Now more fun things, epoxying and all of that stuff. One thing that you will need to be aware of is that obviously if you're fitting them, it will need painting. At each stage, you fit these, you weld through prime them. Then cavity wax or weld through prime. I weld through primed it because there are still 2 holes that you can get into and fire your cavity wax in. And obviously you want to paint it as well. Because of the amount of welding on the interior that I have done, I am painting the whole floor. I'm going to epoxy prime it, then 2K prime it, then blow over with the base coat, and then probably a light clear over the top. I'll be honest, I'm probably not really going to film much of the cleaning up because it is horrendously boring to watch and participate in. Some people may find it satisfying, but to be honest, it's something I'd rather just get through, get it done, and then move on to epoxy priming all of the bare metal. And epoxy prime the underneath, then Raptor-line it. We've got 4 litres of Raptor-liner hopefully turning up tomorrow. It is tintable, so we're going to tint it with the paint that I've bought, which potentially could backfire because I've got 5 litres of base coat. I don't know how much you've got to use to mix in. If I've got to use more than half a litre, I'm probably just going to order some more. Once it's epoxied, Raptor-liner, rear axle is going to go back in as is, the front subframe is going to go back in as is, the engine, I'm getting Tom to fit the rod bearings, I need to get rod bearings ordered, then that can go back in, get it back together, get it running. It is currently Monday the 14th of April and there is 44 days until the Nurburgring, until we leave. That is the day that I need it to be done. So ideally I need to do it in 40 days. So get it back running, driving, make sure it works. Then do the painting. I'm hoping that happens in the next 14 days. I had a mental, what would you call it? Mental plan to have the underside, the prep and all of that stuff done within the month, and then have a full month for the paint. In case I cock it up, in case I need it saving. Let's face it, I could make a mess of it, have runs in it and all of that stuff and not worry about it until I get back and then flat it and polish it when I'm back. I'm also trying to get a couple of things ordered, pre-ring, short shifter, hopefully some bucket seats, because I'd rather not take the standard seats and get thrown around, because I like tracking. The Megane seats are all right. Worst comes to worst, I'll throw the Megane seats in there, just because they're a set of nice, comfy Recaros and I can drive like that. Ideally, I don't want a set of poles. However, I might go some slightly left field, which will provide good content and something good to review, along with the short shifter. Anything else? There's a Discord. The Discord link will be in the description. So if you want to come and interact with everyone that we've got going on in there, know about updates on the M3, when I go live on TikTok, when I go live on YouTube, all of that stuff, most of the updates, project suggestions, everything like that, join the Discord. Like, comment, subscribe. Put the bell notification on because the views are fluctuating right now. And I think it's about 85% of people who are watching are not subscribed. So let's fix that. Click the button. It takes 2 seconds, man. So just smash it. Like button, all that good stuff. Share it about. Any shares are appreciated. And to be honest, watching is appreciated. I'll be real. Any feedback, drop it below. Project suggestions, drop it below. That's it. We're done for another week. Next video will be fast forwarding all this stuff and getting to the exciting stuff, which is getting some paint down. Let's hope we don't mess that up. So, take care, drive safe, enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next one.